Hello guys, so new in July. This video is a real hodgepodge of newness coming at you this month. There's a lot, sorry I'm looking down here because all the stuff is lined up on the table in front of me. Lots of exciting things coming at you this month. A few of them did launch as always at the end of June or like mid-June, and I didn't get to feature them in last month's video, but if they're really good, they make it into the next month because I really want to tell you about them. And I'm going to start off the two most exciting things coming out this month. First of all is this little Estee Lauder travel summer bag thing, whatever you want to call it. They have an official name for it, but I can't remember it. They did this last year and you guys went absolutely nuts for it. Basically, it is a selection of the Estee Lauder brands. If you guys don't know, Estee Lauder are a big umbrella company and they own lots of awesome brands like MAC and Bobbi Brown and Clinique. So it's a bag with goodies from all of their brands inside it. So you get the makeup bag, and all the stuff inside is worth over £70 and it's £25. This is coming out, I believe, on the 5th of July, and it's available on all of the brands' individual websites. So I'll put a link below where you guys can get it, but it's sold out pretty quickly last year, so if you want it, move fast because it is awesome. For 25 quid you get Bumble and Bumble conditioner, travel size. Most of it's travel size as well, but there is some full size stuff as well. And shampoo. It's the invisible oil one, which is a really good one actually. And then they have the Aveda Shampure body lotion. Never used that, but I like Aveda, so it's probably really good. They've got a couple of Origins things in here. So they've got the Perfect World antioxidant cleanser in a deluxe travel size. They've got the Origins ginseng gel moisturizer in a deluxe travel size. They also have the Clinique, oh that's slightly undone, the Clinique Take the Day Off makeup remover, and the Bobbi Brown eye-opening mascara. This is a really fat travel size. It's like short and chubby. How cute is that? So yeah, a little mascara, although I have to say I think it needs a bit of a mix up. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, it's like a mini sample mascara. And last but not least, they have a full-size MAC lipstick in here, which is a really good colour. It's from the Lip Tensity range and it is Ginger Rose. Gorgeous, gorgeous colour. Very similar kind of thing to the one I'm wearing, maybe not as dark. But yeah, and you get all of that in the bag for £25. Amazing gift or an amazing treat to yourself if you're going on holiday. It's got loads of travel sizes in there, so that's really good. And then the other thing, can you tell I like travel sizes? Real Techniques have just launched these. I don't actually know when these came out because it didn't say on the press release, but I wanted to include them in this video because they're so awesome. These are the mini, what are the actual... Mini Expert Face Brush, Mini Multi, it's the mini brush collection. These are £5.99 each. They're the same head size as the full size brushes, but they've just chopped the end off. Absolutely amazing for travel because they fit in your makeup bag, and they're the same brushes as the normal Real Techniques brushes, which are awesome. If you don't already use them, they're really good. And yeah, mini sized, love it. So they've got the Mini Expert Face Brush, they've got the medium sculpting brush, and then the multitask brush, which this one's my favourite. And then they're also launching these, which this is just such a good idea. These are mini Miracle Remedy sponges. So they're basically the same texture as their sponges. They're like foundation sponges, but they're mini in these like pill shaped packaging. So the lid becomes the handle, and you can then use them for like makeup on the go. You can wet them if you want to. I'm sure you can use, I mean, they would probably get bigger, so I don't know if that would be a good idea. But actually, yeah, don't wet them. Don't wet them because they would get bigger and then they wouldn't fit the lid on, would they? Duh. But yeah, basically they're like sponges for on the go. There's a pointy one and a round one, and they're just genius for your makeup bag. You know, if you get like a bit of creasing or if you want to touch up your concealer, you can just do it on the go instead of having a foundation brush or however you using your hands or whatever. So good, like really cute little practical packaging. Really good idea from those guys. So they're out this month. And another thing that's a really exciting launch is the new Benefit foundation. I have to say, the one thing that lets this foundation down for me is the packaging. It's quite like, I mean, there's a smiley face, it's nice, but it's very young, and I feel like that will put a lot of older beauty fanatics off, because it looks like kind of kiddie, like young, super young and kiddie like style. But this foundation is awesome. It's really similar in terms of the packaging, shape and like composition, and also in terms of the formula. It's really similar to the Chanel Vitalis Lumiere Aqua, which, as you guys know, is my all-time favorite foundation. I freaking love it. I've been using this all week. I'm wearing it now. It's great. It really is great. I am wearing a shade 3 at the moment. This is shade 2. It's a little bit light, but this will definitely be good for me for winter shade. £25.50, so it's cheaper than the Chanel one. It's got SPF 15, and I mean, it's supposed to be a soft blur foundation. Looks like skin and feels like nothing at all, which is why I like the Chanel Vitalis Lumiere Aqua. It's very similar to that. It's very lightweight. They say it's light to medium coverage, but it's very buildable. So for me, I find this a really good kind of everyday foundation. Maybe if you were going out for an evening, you'd probably want something a little bit more intense, but really good. I was really impressed with that. And there's 12 shades in the range as well, which is really good for Benefit, because they have, in the past, some of their face products have been not that diverse in terms of the shade range, but I mean 12 isn't a big number, but they're very well proportioned from light to dark, rather than having like all light shades. So I am like a 3, and then it goes all the way down to 12, which is pretty dark. So good to see that from Benefit. I mean, obviously it could have 40 shades or however many Lancome and MAC or whatever have, but for Benefit it's a step in the right direction. Moving on to lip stuff. There's a lot of lip stuff coming out this month. First of all, for something that I don't really get, which, linking back to Benefit, this is from Bourjois. It's the Lip Duo Sculpt. These are like two-tone lipsticks that Benefit did something really similar to the year before last. I just don't really get it. Like, it's not terrible, because some of them, the contrast is not that crazy, but like, I don't understand why you would want like basically pink eyeliner and red lipstick together. To me, it doesn't appeal to me hugely, but the texture of these is quite nice. So if it does appeal to you and you are a fan of the Benefit ones, they now do them on the high street. Marc Jacobs are launching these, which are called the Enamored Hydrating Lip Gloss Stick. This is my favourite colour in Mocha Chocolata, which is like a nudie chocolate colour, again similar to what I'm wearing but a bit lighter. These are actually really nice. They're very glossy and balmy, but they have a really good colour payoff. They're almost like a creamy kind of texture, but they have a real good gloss to them. The packaging is very nice. They have like a fresh minty scent, which I quite like in lip gloss. I think it's quite nice. So I like those. I'm a fan of those. They're out this month. And then Decay, these are not Decay, Darphin, sorry. These are really random, but I really like them, and I wanted to include them because I don't think I've never seen anyone else do something similar to this. These are their Petal Infusion lip oils. There's 3 of them and they look like this. As you guys can see, they have flower petals in the tubes. They're like a clear gloss but like an oil texture, so they're really moisturising. There's 3 different scents. There's the cornflower one, I can't remember the other name of the other ones, but the blue is definitely cornflower, and then there are 2 different types of flower, and they've all got different scents as well. They're natural scents. They've got lots of like natural moisturising ingredients in them that are just really beautiful and really actually nice on the lip. Another one that I thought I was going to love, but I'm not so sure, is the new brand from Deciem, which is Petrowhat. So it's that, I mean, the brand is Abnomaly, but the product is Petrowhat. So they're lip balms that don't have petroleum jelly or anything in them. They're like more natural based, so like basically having a bit of a dig at Vaseline. There's 4 flavours. There's milk, which is based on coconut milk, baobab, and then there's a few others. There's 2 others which I can't remember the flavours because I don't have them, but they're the weirdest texture. They're like, they go on as like a really nice kind of like lip balm, and then they kind of go a little like slippy, which is quite weird. I can't decide if I like them, like, because part of me really doesn't like them, and then I just keep going back to them and reaching for them. I definitely like the milk one a lot more than the baobab one, But they're just really interesting. If you go into a Deciem store, definitely check these out. They're very interesting lip balms. Another lip launch this month is from MOR. I feel like MOR is one of those brands that just comes and goes. I feel like I first bought things from them years and years ago, and then they disappear, then they come back, and then they disappear. But these are the Lip Macaron lip balms. I think there's like 12 or something. There's a lot of them in the range anyway. How cute are these? They're designed to look like little macaroons. You can get them from Feel Unique or Fortnum & Mason. They're £6. They're very like Vaseline-like in texture. They're nothing special in texture, but they're nice like lip balms in like, you know, just bog standard nice formula lip balms, and they've got really lovely scents. So the one that I have here is blood orange. There's sorbet, there's cassis noir, French vanilla, passion flower, I mean lychee, like whatever floats your boat. And they're very, very cute. And in general, MOR's kind of branding I really like, and I don't know why they kind of don't have more of a presence, because I remember them doing like the marshmallow like hand lotion and body lotion stuff, and it's gorgeous. MAC are launching all sorts of stuff this month. There's loads of stuff been coming out, but one thing that has struck me as being an interesting launch for them are the look in a box collection. They've sent me a few things from this range, but they actually didn't send me, they're doing like I don't know if you guys ever saw their like travel limited editions that were like look in a box with eyeshadows and lipstick and stuff. They're doing those, but they're also doing these sets of mini lipsticks, which are kind of like their Christmas collection ones. Really nice. And they're also doing a brush version, which is a really cool idea. Check this out. It comes in a giant MAC lipstick. I have to say, the one thing that I was sad about this is that they made the lipstick open and they didn't do it just like a lipstick case. To me, that would have looked way cooler. Something about this is a little tacky. I feel like it would have looked better with just the lipstick lid. However, they've got like the little brushes inside. Such a good idea for like traveling. This little set is $39.50 and it comes with 4 brushes. You get like a either a highlighter or a contour brush. You get 2 eyeshadow brushes and then a liner brush. And the lipstick sets are £35 out on the 5th of July. I just thought that was quite a cute little present kind of thing. Or if you travel a lot, it's quite good for traveling as well. Another thing that's launching this month, or the very end of June, so just when this video is coming out, is the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I've seen lots of people talking about this. Really, really different in design for Urban Decay. Like, so different to all of their naked palettes and everything. Look at that. It's like very Instagram and very cool. I have to say the colours aren't particularly my like ideal kind of selection, but really pretty. Like if you're into your more kind of bright shades, then it's definitely worth checking out. Really pretty. And you get loads of colours as well. The packaging as well is super heavy and the mirror is massive. So yeah, that's the Born to Run palette. Moving on to the skincare stuff, Elemis are launching a SPF 30 Daily Defence Shield, which I've been using and I really like. I'm kind of sad they didn't make this SPF 50, to be honest, but I mean, it depends how much you're in the sun or how long you tend to be in the sun for, but this texture is so lovely. If you like Elemis products and you're looking for a really nice kind of lightweight SPF, this is gorgeous. Quite expensive at £46, but really, really nice. Tata Harper also are about to launch, or have just launched, a new serum. It's a resurfacing serum, glow giving starter serum. I have not tried this yet. It's AHA and BHA based. And Kakadu Plum. I feel like Kakadu Plum I had never heard of before like February this year, and now it is in every new launch. It's definitely a trend, a skincare ingredient trend that is everywhere. But it's basically like glow, exfoliate skin kind of serum that you use underneath your moisturizer, and it's, yeah, it smells how I would expect it to smell, which is quite kind of citrusy and sharp, but I haven't used it yet. I mean, it's a serum, you're not going to see any difference on my hand immediately, but seems nice, and everything I've tried from Tata Harper before I've really liked, so high hopes for that. Chanel are also launching quite an interesting product this month. It's called the Daily Protection Mist, the Depollution Essential. This is really expensive. I think it's £48. It's a facial spray, and it's based on kind of like fighting pollution and keeping your skin kind of in its best form, even if you are like in a city or whatever. It's so nice. Like, it's ridiculous. It's in an aerosol and it's like 48 quid, but it is glorious. It just feels so nice on the skin. This is definitely going in my handbag. Whether or not I would actually purchase it myself is another question, because I think it's a lot of money for what it is, but it's so nice. Another thing skincare wise that's launching this month is the limited edition Kiehls Ultra Facial Cream. It's in collaboration with Eyre. As you can see by the packaging, they're launching it for Pride Month. It is a charity collaboration with the MTV Staying Alive Foundation, which helps, together we help young people fight HIV worldwide. So it's kind of like a combination of fighting HIV and awareness for Pride Month. So yes, is it Pride Month? Is it month? Because this is coming out, I thought it had already started, but this is coming out in July, I think. Anyway, either way, £10 out of the £45 goes to the charity. So if you wear this anyway, now is a good time to buy it. And lastly, I feel like I've rushed through this video. Lastly, Caudalie are launching a body oil version of their Thé Divin fragrance. This is one of my favourite perfumes. It smells divine, like absolutely divine, and they're launching an oil version. This is so nice. I'm going to put some, I've got bare legs right now, I'm going to put some on my leg because it's just so lovely. The texture's really nice. Caudalie do oils really well. If you guys haven't tried their divine oil, they do body oils really well, and this is just so beautifully scented. And it's £18, which I think is a really good price for a body oil. Sometimes body oils can be really, really pricey. So, yes, this is going to be a good addition to my summer body wardrobe. Not really a body wardrobe, to my oil wardrobe, you know. Yeah, that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon.